It's about 6 months now since I last headed into the woods, and it's this time of year where the bluebells are out, and as landscape photographers we're attracted by the blues and the light greens. It's a great combination, and we're also attracted to that obligatory shot of a carpet of bluebells with a path running through the middle, some nice spaced out trees in the background. And I think it's important as photographers to let's just move away from that, trying to be a bit more creative. So I'm currently set up with a shot with a path running through a carpet of bluebells. And why not? Now I say a carpet of bluebells, it's hardly that, to be honest. They're quite sporadic and quite spaced out, to be honest. But I managed to capture it with a nice bit of sunlight from the morning sun. I'm not entirely sure that it works actually, but I'm going to show you at the end of this little morning session. So yeah, 6 months it's been, and to be honest, one of the reasons I haven't headed into the woods is because I just felt woodland needs mist, the fog, to work. I was hoping for a bit of fog this morning, but that didn't really materialise, so I'm going to just walk around, see what I can find. But I'll tell you what, the contrasting colours, the nice blues, the greens, it's a lovely, tranquil, calm morning. This is what I miss about a woodland photographer. You can really get at one with nature, just escape from it all and just immerse yourself in it. Now, landscape photographer, for me, is about expressing yourself, but also being creative at the same time. We can all go out on a session, set our apertures at f11 to f16, try and get something in the foreground, midground, background, focus stacking. Focus stacking for me kills the image. You're taking away that ambience. You want that gentle drop in focus. For me, a key part of that is playing around with the aperture, the choice of aperture. I'm using solely my 35mm, both for my videography and my photography. You probably notice I'm beautifully positioned in a sea of bokeh. Just checking there's no one around me. I am a poet. Now, I've seen these leaves, and look at this shape. I believe it's a sycamore. I believe. Some lovely circular movements and shapes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get up close. Again, shooting quite wide, 1.8, f1.8. It's a prime 35mm, f1.8 maybe. But I still want the bluebells in the background because at the end of the day, the colours, the combination of the colours work wonderfully. So yeah, being creative. Yeah, try and move away from the old path, balance trees, etc, etc. It's never easy, of course, is it? It's alright having an image in mind, but to replicate that to the vision you've built up in your head is quite difficult. I've got to be selective with the choice of leaf. Try to be as perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but as undamaged as possible. And there's a bit of probably caterpillar or some sort of bug eating that one. I want to ensure there is bluebells in the background, because without that it's not going to work. I'm not going to get that nice green blue contrast. I'll probably opt for a 1-to-1 or 4-to-3 crop as well. So I'm just going to move around handheld with the camera up to a really wide open aperture and just play around with the point of focus, because that's really important as well. So the sun is breaking through, so I'm now going to take advantage of backlighting, giving that extra contrast, get some lovely lime greens. It's funny, when I first set out this morning, I thought I'm not really going to get anything, but then I shifted my thinking. Let's just get a bit creative here. At this moment in time, I'm liking the option of getting up close and throwing a lot of the part of the image, let's say part of the image, out of focus. So I've done a full circle now, this little woodland, enjoying myself, getting up close to subjects, throwing things out of focus, just getting a bit creative. And it's important to do that. That's the key message of this video. Get your prime lens on, open up the aperture, get up close to your subject, look for forms, look for shapes. Don't get too focused on the importance of shooting f11 to f16, because it doesn't always work. Also, try to avoid the old path shots. Yeah, okay, I haven't avoided those, but that's good. They're not there to be avoided because they work. The thing about being creative is your success rate isn't going to be as good, but that's the whole enjoyment of photography, isn't it? Some work, some don't. Important is to just continue and carry on and just experiment. Okay, so that's the end. Hope you enjoy the final gallery, the morning session. Until next time, take good care of yourself, keep smiling, and bye bye for now.